I was on 20 odd, and he signed on, and I went, like, oh.
I know, they just...
My chat was getting spammed, which I like it. I like people when they come in with me, talk. Chat goes quicker, game time goes quicker, you're like, oh, I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you're down to 5 and no one talking.
Guess
like,
who's just scored against me?
Who?
Emil Heskey.
You mean, you're lying?
I'm not. Watch it.
Fuck, he has two. 4th goal of the season, so it could be worse. Could be
I can't believe Emil Heskey has just scored against me.
In the last couple of minutes. But he's on like 100 grand goal bonus, isn't he? At least you 1-1.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Up to third now, is it?
Second, I think, now.
For reasons of either being dropped or for losing money or for losing future games. If there's a
Club overview.
place, what I'm saying is that if you're going to have
I
medical
want to get up
petitions
to December tonight. Or January. So I can record. So I'm going to do YouTube. I'm going to create a new account.
rather than those who were working for a
So I forgot my passwords.
feel under pressure in some way or other.
Stable.
Because if they made a mistake and they pulled a player off, and that that club then lost the game as a result of that, then it could be a massive problem. That's all I'm saying. Also, let's talk about this Januzaj incident as well, because it turns out now that the FA have set up this panel so that incidents which were not spotted by the referee at the time can now be ruled upon.
Not doing too badly. I've only lost 2. Touch wood, I don't like lose anymore, but lost 2 in competitive competitions. 3 if you include a friendly. But I've drawn too many. That's the problem.
The team don't suffer because they don't go down to 10 men, and I think that's wrong. Surely it's better to actually finally admit that bringing video replays in would make much more sense than this. 08717 22 33 44. This is Talk Sport. We'll take your calls next.
Yeah, I've been getting a lot of... My defender's been scoring a lot lately, which is... I'm not complaining about, but...
Do you? Don't you? You decide. Listen to Talk Sport throughout the weekend as Betfair's betting expert keeps you up to date with all the latest form and odds as all the big teams go head to head. Everything you need to put you in the driving seat this weekend. Enter the form zone every weekend on Talk Sport with Betfair. Cash out from Betfair lets you change your mind during the match. Go to betfair.com and try today.
The food here is supposed to be great.
I know.
You look beautiful.
Some things can get in the way of your time together, like erectile dysfunction.
I was saying that you look...
Or like having to go more frequently or urgently. Symptoms of an enlarged prostate called BPH. Help is available. Talk to your doctor or go to menshealthanswers.co.uk.
You look lovely.
You'll be glad you got it out of the way. Visit menshealthanswers.co.uk. Sponsored by Lily.
The hand baggage only fare. The pack less and
So,
pay less fare.
on these
But
first
don't be
team
silly,
players.
you don't need the extra shirt fare. The not waiting for baggage straight to dinner fare. The use the money you've saved to treat yourself fare. The Grande Beera, extra gelato and second tiramisu fare. The button popping off your shirt fare.
I do want Fabregas, but I can't. I haven't got that much money.
British Airways. To fly, to serve, to Europe.
Book online, travel one way, limited availability, selected dates, conditions and booking fee.
Got 25 million. Well, my wage budget's under. And I'm right at the edge of the budget.
Join me from 6 o'clock and cramming more into 4 hours every morning.
Cleverly Seals new deal.
Brazil Sports Breakfast.
Fixtures.
From 6 on Talk Sport with the all-new Ford Transit Custom International Van of the Year 2013.
Oh, come on. Who's... I want... That could... I could do with that being a draw. Chelsea and...
calls on this whole issue of giving power back to referees. I think what people are missing in this particular argument is that
Oh,
referees are
really?
losing
Do I?
power by the week, and it's going to end up with you might as well have a game with no referees in it at all, because everything's going to be
Either a
judged
draw or
afterwards,
Chelsea
and
to
then
win,
figure
really.
out how to
That one.
punish people. It seems mad to me. 08717 22 33 44. Don't forget, coming up on the Alan Brazil Sports Breakfast is Alan Brazil joined
I
by
want
Dr.
Ross Barkley,
Ford
but...
this morning, and also former Crystal Palace boss Ian Dowie. Right now, though, time for some sports headlines with Nigel Bidley.
The Football Association charged the Fulham defender
25
Sasha
million.
Rita with violent conduct for a stamp on Manchester United's Adnan Januzaj. Rita is the first player to be
When
charged
Trump
under a new
signed,
pilot scheme where a panel of former referees
Ah.
review
Özil.
video evidence of incidents not seen by match
Özil.
officials. The Professional
55
Footballers
million for
Association has
him.
called for any player who loses consciousness to be removed from the pitch immediately. Tottenham are under fire for allowing goalkeeper Hugo Lloris to continue after he was knocked out on Sunday. Manchester City boss Manuel Pellegrini has confirmed
Up
that
front.
John Hart won't be in goal for City's Champions League match against CSKA Moscow tonight. In the Scottish Premiership, Aberdeen beat Partick Thistle 4-0. They're now second in the table. And Tony McCoy is closing in on 4,000 winners and could reach the landmark this afternoon. McCoy had 2 winners yesterday. He has 3 rides at Exeter today. All the news is on the website talksport.com.
Sport Magazine is now available in iPad, Kindle Fire HD and Android editions. Get in-depth previews, stunning photography and exclusive video content. Find out more at talksport.co.uk/apps.
It's not a question of being brave. It's not a question of giving him time. It's a question of safety. He could have easily had a subdural hematoma. What happens is you get an injury. You may or may not be knocked out. You'd be normally knocked out for an injury like this.
Yeah.
And a tiny blood vessel, a bridging blood vessel that lies under the skull, ruptures. And gradually the blood is pumped out and fills that space, pushes the brain over. That becomes a medical crisis which can be fatal.
In the heat of a game, obviously, every player wants to play, and if they feel right to do so, then I'm sure we want to carry on. I don't know what advice that the medical team were giving him and what the situation exactly was, but obviously he was able to carry on. Just thankfully, it seems like he's going to be all right, so that's the main thing. I've been in this position as well.
I got my notepad out for region dates.
When you concuss,
Right, Island regions route. I can't scout like Ireland, can I? No, I cannot. When's the English regions come out? England, March sometimes, When's English regions? Oh yeah, March the 13th.
Particularly a player who has just come back round, as it were. I just feel that there are qualified medical staff at the game, and the lead should be taken from them, and everything that I saw seems to suggest that the medical staff wanted him to come off. They've got an able deputy.
You got an element view on him.
Sorry?
You got Mr. NJH in your stream. I don't know who.
Yeah. He was
Good
in.
name.
I think he was in yesterday as well.
Workspace is now on 82.
It's absolutely unbelievable to me. The referee,
At least I'm not on the lowest.
under some form of protocol from the FA, or
I'm one away from the lowest.
UEFA, or from somebody to say, right,
You're third highest.
decision. The player's been unconscious for a period of time, whether it's 30 seconds, whether it's for 10 minutes.
Don't forget to follow Luke, guys.
He needs to leave the field. He needs to be substituted.
Let's see if we can get up to 30 tonight then, is it?
From somebody, I think it was on kick-off earlier on, that maybe if there's a reason why,
The best I've done in one night has gone up by 17.
substitutes, that this could be a separate kind of substitution for a concussion. You could then maybe be allowed a 4th player as a substitute, just so that it doesn't mess everybody's heads up. 08717 2233.
Any new
Let's hear from Bobby
followers?
who's the PFA's deputy chief executive.
It's never easy because you understand
For you?
the pressurised situation.
I'm just saying, if there's any new followers come in, don't forget to.
Do you mean viewers?
Sorry, I mean viewers. Sorry. See, I don't know what's up with me. He's gone now, just because you mentioned his name and he's buggered off.
He's like a mister.
Yeah,
Is he really?
yeah, he's gone.
Fuck, I want to try this break.
That's why sometimes you just don't. It's better not to say anything
And you've
until they
lost.
say something.
And you've lost someone else?
Who?
I don't know. Chris.
Curry's still in. See?
Chris.
Another one's just, yeah. I swear to God, I'm going to ban you from talking.
I've lost Chris as well, so I guess he's been offline. No, well then, I'm the lowest streamer now. With the highest followers. Does not make sense.
On that particular match day. And I think that when you've got that particular situation, even if the player gets up, I mean, none of us are qualified to make a medical judgment on that. And certainly you could have been a situation where he's up on his feet and then 2 or 3 minutes later, perhaps he collapses again.
Right, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys. I'm just going to go make a brew and have a smoke. And before you say anything, it's been about an hour and a half, 2 hours before I've had my last one.
That's your fucking record, that is.
Shut up. Right, I'll be back in 5 minutes, guys.
Can switch over to my channel, guys.
No, don't.
Nah, kidding. Stay where you are.
Should be taken away from the player and from the manager, and it should be led by the medical staff.
Bobby Barnes there from the PFA, he's their Deputy Chief Executive, talking to the Iron Brazil Sports Breakfast yesterday. Hard to believe that you could disagree with that point of view. Some footballers have been talking on TalkSport over the course of the day.
Guys, I dare all of you to unfollow him.
The same thing. At the end of the day, they say, well, surely
When he comes
if the
back
player
and
says
be like,
he's all
oh my
right,
God,
he's
what's
all
happened?
right. Well, no, he's not all right, because in general, when there is a concussion, people don't necessarily know what they're saying. And AVB afterwards admitted that Hugo Lloris said he still didn't remember the incident. Now, surely that's enough to tell you that it should not be down to him to make that decision. Let's talk to Mike, who's a Spurs fan up in Finchley. Hi, Mike.
Hello, Mike. How are you this morning?
Yeah. Good.
I want to take up your point about this. It is a pilot, but a pilot scheme with the panel judging after the game.
Yes.
Your point about referees losing control is fair comment. The thing is, we're in uncharted waters here, because if say there's an afraid,
He's got another follow.
somebody's lying on the floor and somebody stamps on his leg, technically, whether the guy's
Spiky Runner, Curry,
see that or whoever,
and Chris, cheers for following Luke today.
So where do we go?
He does appreciate it, even
we
though
have
he's
to
fucked off for a
separate
fag, but he does appreciate
red
it.
card is a pretty heavy punishment for things that go on the pitch, which is seen.
Yeah.
And you get through much fun, and I think sometimes they can sit after and give you a fine or something, or ban you for more. But this is different, because once we start doing this, it is a. I mean, you could see on the guy's face. I think after I've seen it now a few times, you could see on Reach's face that he realised he goofed up. He did it on the moment, and then he knew that he was beyond.
People unfollow me all the time, it's fine. I'm used to it.
Yeah, but my point is he wasn't in trouble, was he?
Not at the time.
Yeah, baby.
And so
Yeah.
my concern is that certain footballers, and I'm not going to suggest that footballers are in any way a bad sportsman, but certain footballers might take the view, well, I can take a risk here. I can maybe do some damage to another player, maybe get them injured to the point where they have to be taken off. I won't be sent off because nobody will have seen it, and therefore, if I get punished later on down the road, that's fine. But as long as my team doesn't lose a player and we get down to 10 men, then it's worth the risk.
But I think, not to mention a Spurs player involved as a Spurs fan, but somebody said, earlier in the game, somebody got an elbow in the head.
Well, Roberto Soldado elbowed Phil Jagielka in the stomach, I suppose you might say, or in the ribs, which if it had been in the head, maybe people would have viewed it differently.
You did follow me before, or you won?
He went down, it was no.
So I've seen you in my stream plenty of times.
By the technical kind of description of it.
And then you normally leave for Alex.
And arguably, in criminal law, it's an assault. So what I'm saying is we are in uncharted waters, because there is a certain punishment you can do on the field, but there's more you can do off the field, i.e. you can consider it a criminal offence. This is why I think it's a dangerous area.
Well, I don't think we want to go down that road, though, do we? We don't want to get the police involved. I mean, that's hours and hours and acres of paperwork. But, Mike, I appreciate your call. Thanks very much. 08717.
I'm just going to win.
3344.
I'm going to see it again. Oh, for fuck's sake.
How are you doing?
Yeah, very well.
Picking up on your point about the goalkeeping issue. Now, it annoys me in a way, because it's taken something like a Spurs player or one of the bigger players, that team's players, to bring this to light. Not 24 hours earlier before this, Paul McShane collided with the Sunderland goalkeeper and knocked him clean out for 5 minutes. He wanted to carry on, and it wasn't until the medical team, I think, intervened and practically dragged him off.
Oh god, I can't be more this season. I don't want to be in this league much longer.
It seems that
What
this
is
guy
this
yesterday,
Oh my god, they were fucking 16.
and then his brain's not working properly, obviously, because he wants to go back on the pitch. However,
It happens. Almost like pissed you off and you went unfollow.
a Hull City player or a Sunderland player,
It happens.
all of a sudden now people
I
are
piss
calling
people
for
off.
we need medical attention and who's going to give it the green light to pull these players off. It's an issue that should have been...
Yeah, no, that's a very good
If
point.
you're in
I
my
mean, is it
stream or you're in
possibly that
Luke's
more
stream,
people were
don't
watching
forget
the
to follow,
Spurs-Everton
guys.
game or something like that, rather than anything else. It was because there was only one of 2 games on the day. I mean, I take your point that it's a slightly bigger club, I suppose, by definition. But the other one sort of got lost in the wash, if you like, because there were so many other games going on.
The other thing is as well is in moment for